Hey guys, and welcome back to Let It Die. Oh my god. My eyes feel swollen. I'm tearing up. I'm panicking. I feel warm. Okay, so depending on the way I handle it, we may have done our attempt to floor 50 already. But I am filming this before that, so just some context there. And because I've been playing a lot of Warframe, I'm pretty shitty at the game right now. I just went into the TDM and wasn't doing well. I wasn't able to sync up my hockey stick like I usually can, where I can like tip around them or wiggle around them perfectly and hit them. So I thought, you know what, let's make sure when we go do it, we're not going in cold, which last time we went up topside, I definitely was. I didn't play it all that day. I just jumped in and thought, hey, let's start climbing. And by the way, the videos are still backed up. So one, I've seen all of your guys' comments and I appreciate them, but there's a reason why I haven't been reacting to them, and I hope you guys understand that. I still do react to them, it's just a bit delayed. So, as well as me being not really, I don't want to climb the tower today, because I don't feel like I'm really aware of things. I haven't accustomed back to the controls of Let It Die opposed to Warframe, which is a completely, fundamentally different game. Which is lovely, by the way. If you guys haven't checked out those videos, I would highly suggest them. I'm having a blast. It's very similar to Let It Die. Like, if you want to see a game that is the yin to Let It Die's yang, that's it, for sure. Like, in every aspect. It's sci-fi, it's been around for longer, so it has better implementations of the things that Let It Die does, I think. But Let It Die is, in some cases, still in its infancy, whereas Warframe is kind of at its course. Not at its course, but it's smart. It's in the smart, the terrible twos are gone, so to speak, for a Warframe. Also, look at this cup. It's just nice. It's green or blue. It's one of those fucking things. Now, even though last time I probably just riddled your guys' ears about it, I haven't done it yet. So let me just do that. Look at that. Look at that. Bam. Our helmet is looking solid. We've gotten a +5 helmet as well as a +5 every damn thing. I am so proud of us. We've done it. Now, whether that will help me at all up topside is yet to be seen. Well, actually, not really. If this comes out beforehand, you guys have already seen it. So, yeah. I will tell you though, I'm living in a compacted hell. Because one, the reason why it's taken so long for me to get to floor 50 and the reason why I started playing Warframe and getting rusty at the game was because I was stuck waiting for beryllium copper. And that was one of the things I wanted. Before I start going to floor 50 or try to climb, I want to make sure I have every advantage that I can have outside of the realm of Forceman gear, because Forceman gear, there's a special quest tied to you getting to floor 50 by yourself. Even though I do think you have to complete it multiple times, so unfortunate, but still. I wanted to make sure I had that armor set that could take me there. And I think I do, honestly. It seems pretty great. I was waiting for beryllium copper too long. I went and checked in every single day. It took like 5 days to get beryllium copper to spawn, and it cost 12 death medals. And I had 24 because I've been giving out death medals like crazy because it was like this patch thing. I don't talk about it, but we're not. But yes, I got 5 because they had like a special deal on, and I was like, oh great, great. So now we can make the pants quite a little bit. But I don't know which one I should upgrade, the chest piece, the pants, or something else. I feel like the chest piece I'll always wear just because it's so aesthetically pleasing. The pants, on the other hand, can probably, you can go. But anyways, yes, let's upgrade that. Sweet. Now, this video is going to be, if you guys couldn't tell, it's an update video, as well. Just checking things off the list that I didn't want to make a whole video about necessarily. So one of the videos that I've always wanted to make, and you guys have I asked for this as well, make a redemption video for the weapon that everyone loves to pieces, which is the Dragon Buster Sword S. It is single-handedly probably one of the best weapons in the game in terms of it's not the best weapon in the game because it's good necessarily, even though it's pretty good. It's good because it's attainable, it does decent damage, it has a fire dot, fire destroys the world, all those things. So that's something to consider. So I don't think it's as good as like a Forceman weapon leveled the fuck up, you know. Maybe, who knows? But point being, it's beloved by I think a lot of the community. Now, because, I don't know, I don't know. I always went with other weapons. I always go with the hockey stick. I think back in the day I went with the baton. I also went with, what was a machete, iron. Those are the weapons that I went with. I just stayed away from the Dragon Buster sword because it's one of those weapons that does really well at its end tier, not necessarily its beginning stuff. So I just leveled up the one that worked in the beginning and thought it would carry its weight. It doesn't. A lot of them don't. The only one that does is the hockey stick, and even then, it's not so much. Well, it is. It's just I'm buffing the fuck out of it, so it's hard to tell if it's like really that good. We're gonna be doing a redemption video on this weapon. I don't think I did a good enough job about showcasing it against different bosses. I think all I said in the video prior, I just was like, hey, it's great, and it was good, and that was it. But also, it's not that bad to upgrade. It's not great, but it's not bad at all. Especially when you get it to its 6th tier, plus 6, it starts to get really easy to upgrade. But anyways, also something that I've been wanting to do, just to do, is look at this, the Swimmer Master Body. At this point, I've actually lucked out, and I've gotten all of the Season 6 rewards, like new items. But, oh, what? No. You piece of shit, damn it. Okay, so I guess when you level up it past its master tier or whatever, that's when you get the tattoos. The fucking sick pirate tattoos. God damn it. As of the armor, I don't think it's good. Yeah, actually it's not bad. It's only negative to sharp, but it's neutral to guns and plus to blunt. That's actually not bad at all. Wow. You have piqued my curiosity. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we are going to be doing in this video, is testing or trying to do a redemption video of the Dragon Buster sword, as well as me complain, or really just vent, about how I couldn't get a material that I need to upgrade my pants to +5, and I'm not playing Let It Die well. And I know some of you guys are like, you never play well, but like now it's worse. It's significantly worse. So I'm waiting to do the 450 climb, despite I have all my armor and all my weapons that I need, or that I think the best weapons. I don't know if they're gonna do anything. I just hope that it happens. And one last thing to complain about, or actually not complain about. I'm actually really amped to do a white steel guide video. The best method, just in case this video gets to you first, which it definitely will. The best method that I found was you're going to want to get a. It doesn't have to be +4. You're going to want to get a Murderous Rake. It's fairly easy to upgrade. It's nothing crazy. Yeah, it doesn't. From my knowledge, it doesn't ask for any ultra item stuff. Even though that's not even a problem now because you have the Wandering Shop. But anyways, and you are going to want an oak shroom, a regular oak shroom, not a gold one. And you're going to want 2 sting shrooms. And what you're gonna do, well, I'll show you guys in a video. But basically, that's the requirement to complete it. You don't one-shot them, we two-shot them, give or take, and I think if you don't have Barbarian Decal, it may three-shot them, stuff like that, but, oh yeah, that's the best method that I found that is for a climber of the Tower of Barbs on a budget who can't just start throwing out golden shrooms left, right, and center. Also, I get so unbelievably lucky. I've killed him like 7 times. I've gotten duplicates of the pants and the chest. I still haven't gotten the electric shocker, and I haven't even gotten the helmet. I didn't even want the helmet. I just know that it's like a potential possibility, but I thought it like rid it off. You know what I mean? Like after you, oh, you didn't get it. Like write it off the list so you cannot get it anymore. No, it doesn't do that. It's a bastard about it. Also, we're gonna be using the Spike Crusher against Gato. Yes, we unlocked its heavy attack. I never showed it in the previous video. It's redemption, baby, all over the place. As always, some things never, I lisped so hard. Let's go fight Cohen. Let's go fight Cohen. Also, I want to make a video on Jendai, which that video may have to be very, It's you, turn, you fucking moron. Me, like, I'm learning with you guys, because I just haven't fought him a lot. And I'm at the point where I don't it's hard to, like, justify going to farm a boss when you have nothing to farm for, you know what I mean? Like, right now, I'm peaked at, I need to go to 450 and up to get special purple metal. Purple metal is the only thing I'm really stuck on, which is shitty, because, yeah, I need 2 purple metal to upgrade 1 of my you guys know, my goddamn murderous hockey stick. You guys know what's happening. Oh, but I didn't really finish my train of thought. I do not like this sword. Like, I talked about how people love it to pieces and it's such a good weapon to them. I fucking hate this weapon and the Spike Crusher. I know they're good. I don't want it. I don't want it. I know it's gonna fuck me in the long run, but it sucks to me. I know it's good. I'm fully aware it is a decent weapon. I just don't want it. I don't like it. I'm not good with it. I realize that it has implications for white steel that are good. Now having done my own research to a certain extent, I feel like there's better ways to do white steels, which is a lot more safe in some cases. And yes, it's not as safe as the golden reflect damage shit, but you know, it's still pretty good. Oh, get ready for this. A sweet profile shot of my back. Awesome. Okay. Oh, okay. What? I'm confused. Man, sorry, I should explain. That gave us $9,000, but we killed we went up to floor 36, yeah, floor 36, and killed someone there that had like a special text and etc., and they didn't give us that much. Maybe they patched that? I don't know. Maybe it's random-ish? I don't know. I don't know. But, this is also, this is also something for me to test my helmet, because, this thing has 2,500 resistance. Now that's not as much as the chest piece. I think the chest piece has 3,000. So the helmet will still be the first thing to snap, unfortunately, on your character. Also, there's a boss here, right? Yeah, no matter what. I'm not sure if it's Gato. I don't care if it is Gato. Yeah, oh, by the way, I should explain myself rather than just be like, I hate it. Stop. Oh, it's so laggy. But I should explain myself why I don't like the broadsword. I don't like its weird range first initial hit. It's too slow. I just can't explain why it's not my weapon. It feels so weird. And like I don't know, maybe that's a skill thing. Like maybe I just don't have enough skill to pull it off, probably. I don't like it. Oh, this is a Gen 9 one. Yeah, let's test. Because when I'm gonna do the review, I'm gonna do it with my hockey stick. So I just want to test something. Do I have anything to fall back on? Let's be safe and put this here. So if we do need to just shoot him real quick, we can do that. All right, we're fighting Jendai. I know we're not using the broadsword. Well, fuck, let's maybe switch to the broadsword then. That way I'm not a liar. Jendai, you look like I can see your organs through your chest. Jendai, please. Jendai, please. I was trying to find my my weapon. Oh man, I can't see shit, but he is on fire. Jendai, you bitch! Boom! Look at that friggin' right there, right? Yeah, thumbnail. Jendai, that's the most horrifying death snarl I've ever heard. I've heard so many. Yes, I don't know. And now we go back from whence we came. This helmet looks off with any other set than my set, because it's like just a huge helmet. You know what I mean? Very rare helmets that are just bulky as hell. Well, actually, no. There's a couple. There's the pine cone, or the pylon. Sorry, pylon one. That's real weird looking. But yes, the Dragon Buster sword is good. I like that's not my take on the weapon. It's not that it's not good. It's just that I don't like the way it feels. You know what I mean? And as much as like I have the Spike Crusher or whatever it's called, which acts very similar to this weapon and the Spike Crusher. They have the same initial hit. They have a little bit different follow-throughs, but yeah. But I don't know. I just don't enjoy it. I find it shitty. Alright, well you took my damn chest piece, you son of a bitch. I didn't even want anything to do with you. Nothing. And yet you're gonna hit me like that? You fucking bitch. Check out my armor. I haven't seen this version of it in a long time. Oh. Yeah, now that I think, I never wore the chest piece. Ha! So this is what it looks like. That's amazing. It has a black cape. Golden black. See now, let it die. That makes sense. They're two colors that counteract each other and make each other pop. Shit! It said you add yet like gold, bright gold, and then white, so that we can't see the gold. I love you. I love you, lad, but Jesus Christ. See, now this actually makes some sense. This actually works out to a certain extent. Also die. The helmet, transcending right, oh God. Let it die, please. Please give us the ability to pin what our armor can look like, so that we can match. Yes, all it will do is train people to have to auto lock onto the character to see what level they are and what resistance they may have. Please, please. Did I cover everything? I think so. Our character is almost complete. If I can get a murderous hockey stick to +6, then we're complete. Then we have like a solid foundation for a character. And then we'll move on to Dex, which is gonna be a lot of me farming for, what is it, War Assembly Purple and every other expensive resource. Kill me. But yes, unlike killing U10, oh, I probably fucked up that, by the way. Yes, I am aware, I'm sorry. But, yes, after killing U10, we're gonna use this Spike Crusher's Heavy, which we never used the last time. So, again, redemption, just checking out these weapons, making sure they are tip top. Also, thank you, Guy, for not being a total dick about sending a rage-filled monster after me. Appreciate you. Also, a lot of spit in my mouth. I don't talk about it. So, on a side note, I've been playing a lot of Warframe, and dude, Atlas and Nidus, they my boys. They're fucking badass, and I can't wait to get them. I haven't got Atlas yet. I haven't got Nidus yet. I have enough money to get one of them, and then hopefully I'm using the other one to buy the blueprint and get the things from the, yeah. Maybe, maybe, hopefully. Sup, I'm over here, bud. Come get me. Oh, that's just disappointing. We're gonna get a hit. Wallop, wallop, wallop. Is this, oh, it's this, I don't think this is the fire equivalent. Boom, boom, yet the fire equivalent is definitely, yes. So again, it's not that the weapon isn't good, I just don't like it. And it sucks because when you jump back and forth between different weapons, especially when they're like polar opposites, because that's what I do. I jump back and forth between my hockey stick and the sword, which fundamentally are like the most polar opposite weapons that you can get. Also, I think I seen some, yeah. I want you, gotta have you. I gotta stomp on you. Oh, also, I'm watching a lot of videos of people climbing to 50. No one uploads a video of them doing it without goddamned Forceman armor or any Forceman weapons, so that's great. It's lovely. It's a good thing to do. Just damn it. But yeah, hopefully we'll be that channel, I guess, or maybe not. Again, there's a high chance we'll just die. We'll just die. I mean, yeah, let's go fight Gato. Might as well. All in one run. Gato, bop, 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 and U10 and not Jendai. I think that's what I'll do after this. I think I'll make a Jendai video, U10 video. U10 video, I think I'll make it. God damn it. That's one thing I noticed from everyone who's climbing that I see is you gotta go back to the old days of Let It Die. Like when you were first climbing, which is like you're going super slowly, you don't know what you're doing necessarily, and it's all that stuff. I see people like ease around corners. And honestly, it's real frustrating when you're going to find videos of a person climbing floor 50 because you only ever find, or at least in my experience, I just try to find someone climbing to floor 40 to 50. And all I could find were people who had Red Napalm's godly gun, which can like pivot between a shotgun, a sniper, and an auto rifle, so you have every major gun component that exists. Crazy. And yeah, I couldn't find anyone who was like, I'm doing it with melee, because that, you know? And yeah, it's kind of sad, because it's like everyone plays super not aggressive until they verse like an assault rifle person. In that case, they kind of just know that they have to trade a shit tons of damage with one another. And yeah, that tends to be when you see someone like start popping shrooms and stuff. You're like, oh god, shit. I'll be honest, I miss my character. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to be at the point when we're actually there. we're there, but we haven't gotten back to that like honeymoon kind of phase and Let It Die. At least not for me. Like these last two weeks has been nothing but me being like, we're so close. We're so close. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push. Got it. Thank God I got it. Now I can finally do this video that I've been wanting to do for fucking ever, which is trying to go to 450. But goddamn, is it a whole thing? And what I mean by that is it kind of, I think I've talked about it a couple videos back. I don't think I did the best job of explaining my point. But I was talking about how a lot of people, coming from the best place imaginable, I imagine, they're like, hey, could you do a video on this? Or I want to see this from you, or I want to do this, or you should do this, you know? So things along the lines of like, oh, dude, you could totally, I didn't even mean to do that, but goddamn, do we do it? Anyways, people saying stuff like, dude, you should climb 450. And if you're one of those commenters, there's no negative will to me with that. I hope you get that. But the reason why it's kind of weird for me is because as much as I do want to get to 50, and I do think potentially I could make it to 450, one, I'm not willing to just start and fail that easily. Like, I want it to be difficult for me to fail, you know what I mean? I feel like people, they go too far with that whole, you know, learn from your mistakes. Well, it's okay, great, but you should also, it should be hard for you to make a mistake, you know what I mean? Otherwise, you're just going to be trying half-assedly your whole life, you know? So, but in that same vein, as much as I like to be prepared for things, I don't like to be rushed to them, because if I do something that I am not ready and or have a vested interest in wanting to do, then the game I start experiencing burnout, because you're not doing it for you, you're not doing it because it's fun, you're doing it because you have to do it, and it becomes a job, and it becomes burnout, and you're thinking, well, why am I doing this if it's a job? You know, why am I doing this? Like, it's a game, it's supposed to be fun, or at the very least calming or peaceful. And yeah, like for these last 2 weeks, me just trying to push my armor to the final brink, and I did it. Now I don't have to do it anymore, hopefully. So that's nice. But there's also that aspect of me being like as soon as we get to floor 50, I'm gonna go. And maybe even take like not like a break or anything like that. Like you guys, I have so much Let It Die content that you guys still haven't seen that I'm trickling out to you guys at this current point. So yeah, it's not like, yeah, there's still so much, but like what I'm saying is, if I do take any like break from the game, I don't think you guys will notice, because there's so much content backed up. And if you haven't, then great, because this video is gonna get to you last probably after you guys see all the previous stuff. So yeah. Oh, did I mention it last? I think I did. I think I did. My rower just came. I got my rower. It's like an exercise machine. I used it last night and the night before, and oh my god, it's amazing. It's great. I want to make a video doing like a quick just showcase of it, because I went on Amazon and I found it, and I found a bunch of reviews for it, but I didn't know if they were a bit scammy, so I always copy and paste the Amazon product and into YouTube to see if there's any guy who just like, hey, it's what it looks like, this is what it actually is, you know, not some infomercial thing. And I couldn't find shit, so you're always kind of flying blind with the first purchase, and if I could take that away from another person so that they're not flying blind and they know exactly what it's going to be, or at least close to what it's actually going to be when they get it out of the box, then I would love to do so. So if you guys might be like throwing, well, if that does happen, this video will come out long before or after this happens. You guys have already seen it at this point, but still. Also, I don't even know the number, so I can't tell, but I really hope you guys check out Warframe, because like I don't want to jump the gun, because maybe I start playing it, maybe I'm like, all right, maybe it's just too much of that type of game, because it's very similar to Let It Die, so maybe it's just too much of that kind of game to where it gets kind of not fun for me. We'll see. But I think I'll enjoy it. I think I'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like, I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be a game I play and invest in quite a bit, because I just think it's fun. Like, but that's the thing, is as well as I run the risk of maybe it being too much. Like, you know, it's too much of this kind of game, free to play, takes 2 hours to build a weapon unless you want to speed it up with microtransactions, stuff like that. It also is the complete yin and yang to this game. I mentioned it in the beginning, but I completely stand by that. Let It Die is a very dark and gloomy and like fun at the same time. It's very lighthearted, but yet a little bit dark. It's got a cool art style, and like its focus is on that art style. You know what I mean? Like nothing looks too much like Let It Die. The only thing that comes slightly close is Killer is Dead or Shadows of the Damned, which makes sense because they're also made by the same people. But then there's also it has like, you know, the whole systems of upgrading yourself, building yourself, choosing what character you want to play, all-rounded striker, etc. And then Warframe. Warframe has a lot more, but that's also because it's been around for like 6 to 5 years or something mad, like some crazy. So yeah, also got to be tempered by that. It's had that much time to grow. Anyways, I would love to see if the designers keep, you know, updating Let It Die, where the hell this game is in a few years. Anyways, Warframe is a sci-fi adventure where you're making these robot badass things that you're actually piloting. I think it's inspired a lot of the things that are in Let It Die. They just seem like there's a lot of things that line up, like, you know, upgrading yourself. In Warframe, it's more about mastery, bumping and leveling up weapons and stuff like that. You know, even in Let It Die, there's mastery. And in Warframe, there is the level of the weapons experience. The Warframe goes a little bit ham though, and it starts like introducing like cards that you can imbue onto your weapon, so that they do like a ton more damage, and that the more experience your weapon has, the more cards you can place in it. Ugh. It's a bit denser than that, but yeah. Also, it's about Warframe seems to err on just fucking go. Like you're a walking apocalypse in Warframe. Like you're like, if you play Borderlands, it's that same feeling of like you're blitzing down 10 enemies at a time. You're feeling powerful. The game is structurally built to empower your character, whereas in Let It Die, it's structurally built to challenge your character to some extent, as well as be somewhat unforgiving at times because of certain aspects. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick baby up. Not really, it was 34 minutes. But that was a quick video of us just kind of going through some things. Also, I wanted to make a video, and I wasn't ready to climb yet, so that video probably will already be out at this point, hopefully. I'm hoping to do it on Sunday. But yes, there will be one more video of us trapped in the past, because we're going to go fight U10. U10. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, my name is Logan and/or Frost. That brings us to the end of the video. Subscribe button above me, 2 videos to my right. Thank you so much for hearing me ramble and sticking with me and the series. Appreciate you guys to no ends, and goodbye.